made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds among heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Toney's on his way to the ring. You can see it in his eyes. You just know he's got that feeling tonight. Iron's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Able to cover up that gut.
Up and down, side to side.
Iron's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Nice hook by Iron.
Buddy.
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Strickland, don't stand in front of him. I need to box him. Wait for him to box him.
Yeah, we'll get him, Yeah. We'll take him off back there.
You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
We got it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good block there by Iron. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. What an excellent two-punch combo by Iron. Effective work with that flush overhand right. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Iron's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Toney's punch is far off the target.
You're doing
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lights Out. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Iron's been stunned. Round comes to an end, and it just boggles the mind time and time. We sit here ringside and we watch guys who waste time. They're out there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
Come on. There you go.
Iron's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. That was a fine block by Iron. Toney's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Gets rid of that body shot. Toney's bang to the noggin. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Final 10 seconds. Nice work to the midsection with the left. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Still win this one.
We got it.
You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position. Okay, keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
Iron's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. And he engages in the clinch. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Iron's defense is paying off now. And now looking to hang on. Nice work with the overhand right. Toney's punch didn't come close. Halfway through round number 4. A strafing attack by Iron. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Lights out's left now getting into the mix. Well played, straight right hand. Last 10 seconds. Lights out's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
You need to cover up, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up.
Here you go. You got any more of these? I'll do one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
Start of a new round. Iron's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great.
Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Iron's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Well-targeted left hand by Iron.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move. He's tired.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Well off the mark by Lights Out. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. 10 clicks of the talk.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
Iron's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Keep moving, keep moving. I want to see some combos.
Halfway through round 6. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Lights out, smacked up top. Toney's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab.
Work the body. Back to the body, back to the body. Focus.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Irons tagged by that powerful hook. Really fun-looking fight so far here. We've reached the halfway mark. Teddy, your impressions as to what we're going to see in the second half of this fight?
More of the same. I don't think these fighters know how to do anything, at least tonight. They came here with this mentality, and you know what? You can't really change gears at this point. You're going to see more of the same.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round. Breathe.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Iron's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Lights out's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And now they're trading blows. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Lights Out. He nearly lifted him off the ground. What an uppercut by Iron. He just missed that shot up top. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Iron's right hand scores well. And that's the end of round 7.
That was good. We have this one.
We got it.
Good. Listen, when he reaches in, Let that right hand go, all right? Listen to me.
There you go.
You're getting caught up. You're getting caught up, and you're fighting his fight. Focus for me.
Iron's not looking so hot right now. He's down on your scorecards, that's one thing, Teddy. But as we start this 8th round, you can just see that he doesn't have much left.
Well, you know, this is the test now. I mean, this is the time where you separate the men from the boys. Do you want to be a fighter? Do you want to be a champion? Those questions have to be asked, and they have to be answered.
Already trailing on your scorecards as well.
Come on. Move your hand. There you go. You got nice.
Off the target by lights out. Toney's really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Keep moving. Keep moving. You're not focusing. Keep that hand moving.
Bombs away by lights out.
Pitch.
Iron's able to land a good, solid left hand. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, boy, that right hand got right to him and put him down. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits. Have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
Clock's counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. So he puts forth another punishing display.
Create more count.
Toney's
Okay?
dominating
Slip
this
that
fight
punch,
from
then throw
start to
straight
finish,
right down the
and the
middle.
end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
Listen, he's done. He's done. Back. Nice one. Beautiful.
You got any more of these?
The 9th round of this good fight. Iron's got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. Nice block by Iron. Toney's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Iron's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Well, can I give you the bad news?
Please.
He's throwing them to the wrong place. He's throwing them upstairs. He should throw them downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find them upstairs.
Nice. Uppercut.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He's jumping all over him now. Iron's nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy.
Looking good.
Scores up top with a left.
Headbutt.
Lights out. Gotta be feeling the impact of that uppercut.
Keep doing what you're doing. You got this. 1, 2.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round.
Nice.
Iron's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And this round comes to an end. Toney's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Counter punch.
You got any more of these?
I need you to box him. Wait for him and boom.
More blood? Yeah.
And now they start round number 10. Iron's looking all right here as we start this round, but it was just a round ago that he got tagged. He was stunned there in that last round. What do you expect from him here, Teddy?
Well, I think he's starting to gain a little bit of confidence because, you know, now he's been left alone a little bit. And that's the danger. His opponent is letting him get himself healthy again. And if a guy who's been hurt starts to gain confidence, all of a sudden you have a tougher fight than you ever thought you were going to have on your hands.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Body shot. Nice work. That's it.
Halfway through this round.
Pace yourself.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Iron. Very nice work to them. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Iron's in a much better place now. This is a good comeback. I wonder if he can come all the way back in this fight.
Why not?
Well-targeted right hand by Iron. Iron's the victim of a powerful hook. Resourceful jab by Iron. Iron's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Fight his rhythm, okay? Don't fight his fight. There's no need to fight his style. You're not gonna win that way.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Throw punch, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs and upstairs, okay? Body then head. Less.
You know, there's a part of me that actually likes when we get to this point in the fight. Things been lingering along. He hasn't picked up any. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Parries that punch intended for the head. Toney's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, it can. First of all, it can start to break down. You know, we always look at the physical things in life and anything. You know, you're pounding a guy and you're going to break the guy down. Hey, if you're just smart and you're slick like this guy and you're making a guy miss, you start to break him down. He's breaking the guy down that way.
Little head knocking with that right hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep working the body.
And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, and now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because Nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing backs. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Wow! Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. So another round comes to an end that, Teddy, when you put pen to paper, you're putting down the very same way. He's up by a lot here.
Yeah, he is up by a lot. And the good news for him is he's up by a lot in his kind of fight. You know, it's going to pace, the kind of pace he wants, and in the dimensions that he wants.
One more round. I want you to catch him on the way in, okay? Time your...
They meet up for the 12th and final time. The last round has arrived. Really frustrating his opponent now. Lights out, so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, and there you go. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Time to bring it home. Final minute of the final round.
Get in there, let's go.
Get him. You're still not. Goes up top with a right hand. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
There you go, look at good, look good.
10 seconds to go in this, the final round.
Back to the body.
Well, you should have your judge's license taken away if you don't see this one the obvious way, Teddy.
If one of these judges dare go another direction with this, I want their picture up on a post office board.
Most wanted poster.
Yes, sir.
Now, right now, what we want is to hear those obvious scorecards, so let's send it up to the ring. So all three judges give him the victory. A very good night by lights out.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how. Knockout or decision. You get a good decision here.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.